Hello there, my name is Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. Today, my voice is nearly gone, but we are going to push through because we are going to do a flip through of the beginning of my 2023 reading journal. I've decided that I'm going to change up the style of these videos, so I'm going to do a flip through of each month of my layouts instead of doing them on camera. That way I can add to my journal throughout the month and actually enjoy the process of creating the journal rather than having to do it all in one sitting. So this is the journal I have for this year. It's a teal Paper Age dotted journal, and I've decorated the outside cover with stickers from Our Flag Means Death, Demon Slayer, Owl House, and Percy Jackson. So let's open it up and get looking. I've painted the inside black because I'm going for more of a darker theme, kind of dark academia-esque, but not really, just generally darker colors. We have our year intro page and a little pocket for my page ruler. I've totally stolen this idea and a few more of the beginning pages from Katie Coulson, who said she stole it from Jordaline Reads, so I guess we're all just stealing from each other. Next, we've got a quote page. Nearly all of the quotes are from The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, but this one is from Oscar Wilde. I also have this Polaroid type layout for my goals for the year relating to BookTube. Right now I just have follower goals, and I figure I can leave the other two blank in case I think of more. When I do reach these goals, I'll add a picture into the frame relating to that goal. My next spread is a social media in review. I have the How It Started page on the left with a picture of me in January plus the thumbnail of my first video of the year. Then we have another quote page, but it's a Dutch door situation. So on the inside we have my subscriber and follower count for each month of the year for both YouTube and Instagram. I've never done this before, but I think it will help since I do have high goals this year with my follower and subscriber counts. Then we close out with another quote page, and the final page on the right I'll leave blank until the end of the year. Next, we have a 2-page spread of my reading stats. I'm really sad that my last year's journal stats spread didn't get finished, but this year I'm determined. Next is another 2-page spread for my current physical TBR. I really enjoy these spreads that look like shelves. It feels very #reading journal. I'll also be sticking to one color palette so it'll actually look nice when it gets filled in. When, not if. I'm speaking it into existence. Then I created a 2-page spread for the books bought in 2023. Then it was getting towards the middle of January and I realized 2 pages might not be enough, so I created these little flaps. I also added the covers of the books I've already bought, and since these won't be on a bookshelf type spread, so that way I can color in the spine when I read them, I've created these little red tabs to add to the covers so I can keep track in this way. Next, we have a yearly tracker of my books read and pages read. The spacing just worked out to be 153 books, but that really isn't my goal. I guess my goal is 120 books again, like it was last year. I ended up reading something like 136 books in 2022, but a lot of them were short stories. So what I really want to focus on is how many pages I can read. My goal is about 5,000 pages each month. Next, we've got a couple of book clubs and reading challenge pages. First is the Buzzword Readathon. I've printed out the template from Books and Lala, and I'm going to write in the title. Then at the end of the year, I'm going to print out the other template with the book covers I've read, and then I'll tape it on top so that way it'll become like a flap. On the right, we have the Literally Dead Book Club. The first 3 books were announced already, so I've added in the covers. Flipping over, we have the NB Book Club. I painted the non-binary flag, and then I added the 3 picks for the year. On the right, we have a quote page, and I really just added this in because I didn't have anything else to put here, because the next spread definitely had to be 2 pages. We have the Eldia Adventure year-long readathon, so I have a flap with the actual prompts from G at Book Roast, and when we open it up, we see the 2 characters that I have in this world, Nynx and Celine. Each side is going to be dedicated to that one character, and the first month's book choices for the prompt is already added in. So I'm going to add in the book covers, and then I'm going to write in the prompts, so that way at the end it'll look like a path. Moving on, we have the monthly page for January. I was trying something out with the gray, and I ended up not liking it as much as I thought, but oh well. We have some mini goals listed on the left, most of which I know I won't be completing. On the right, I have set up the background, and I'm going to add in some pictures and thumbnails at the end of the month. Then we have the beginning of the book review pages. On the left, we have the two books that I carried over from 2022, Manhunt and Queen of Shadows. And then on the right, we have the first couple of reads of 2023. I did already finish Finlay Donovan, but I don't have a review or quotes written, mainly because I listened to it on audio, so I have to go back through the physical book and pick out some quotes. I also haven't even started the Pallbearers Club, but I wanted it to be with women eating, so I could have this cute little vampire moment. And finally, we have two layouts that are in progress. On the left, we have a full page dedicated to the Starless Sea. So we have two flaps here. We have the door opening up to the Owl King, and we also have a flap that reveals the three symbols of the Starless Sea, the bee, the sword, and the key. Now that the flaps are out of the way, we have the cover in the center, and I'm going to add a bunch of quotes. There are just so many to choose from, I could literally print the whole book and put it in the journal. Then on the right, we have another layout that I have set out into thirds, and I will show the final product of these two pages in next month's video. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and I hope it's not too boring just looking through with me instead of watching me do it. Let me know what you think, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!